Okay, but Bad Bunny's super popular.
But not with the people that actually watch the
He's
NFL.
super popular in the U.S., right?
But those people, because there's 60 million people in the U.S. that speak Spanish.
Okay, and there's probably going to be a lot of Spanish speakers at the Super Bowl as well, right?
No.
Okay,
not.
if he's super popular in the U.S., do you think that means that there's a lot of people who don't speak Spanish who listen to him?
At the NFL? You're talking about the people that don't
No,
speak
in
Spanish
general.
that
Do you think there's... Okay. Okay,
Subscribe.
I gotta talk to you here for one-on-one. Maybe I can get through to you here. What is your problem with Bad Bunny? What's the problem here?
Like, you realize they've done a poll. They walked around. They've talked to the players. One player knew Bad Bunny. Majority of them are like, yeah, I don't even know him like that. And they laughed that he was a performer because they don't know his songs.
So
like,
I thought that it was the audience, not the players, that should determine. Why are you bringing up the players now?
Because the players are also
what's the actual
argument
you're making here as to why?
Because the players are also the audience when they're not in the game.
Okay, well,
so when they
interviewing
players
players isn't going to be sufficient evidence. Just to be clear. So again, what's your problem with Bad Bunny? He's a super popular artist, right? In America.
Yeah, but
right?
The people that watch are
cool.
predominantly
Just making sure. And you agree that like when people listen to music, a lot of the elements that they're listening for don't have anything to do with the lyrics, correct?
So
that a lot of the elements of music that people like don't have anything to do with lyrics. You agree with that?
No, not always, because Kendrick Lamar, a lot of his music is popular because of his lyrics. He won a Nobel Prize because of his lyrics.
I'm not saying all. I'm saying a lot of.
But you can't, because there are prime examples of
I know there are prime examples.
Lyrics.
I'm saying some people like lyrics. Some people really appreciate lyricism. Some people don't. Right?
Depending, but for a lot
like
of
there's
the
like you agree that Duke Ellington was probably one of the most popular music artists of his time, right? And he did fucking instrumental shit, right?
Yeah, I don't even know who the hell that is.
He's a jazz artist. He did his music was instrumental, all of it.
Yeah. See, again, I don't know who that is, but I'm not a jazz guy.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, I'm sure you're aware there's a shit ton of instrumental music. That's
there
super
is
popular.
like.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
so when we're talking about lyrics, so when we're talking about why people enjoy music, a lot of times isn't because strictly of the lyrics. It's the beat, the flow, the pitch, the rhythm, the way the way the
we didn't need Bad Bunny there. Just
so if people like Bad Bunny's music, not for the lyrics but for other reasons, what's wrong with having him there to perform?
But who was so outspoken saying, "Yay, Bad Bunny! I wanted Bad Bunny"? Like,
isn't he super popular?
Not with people that watch the NFL.
He's super popular in the U.S., right?
But not with people that watch the NFL.
Oh, okay, what are the statistics for that?
The fact that you realize the people that watch the NFL.
What are statistics for that?
The people that watch the NFL are English-speaking people.
What are
They've tried to make the NFL into other
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Are most of the people in the U.S. English-speaking?
Yes.
Is he super popular in the U.S.?
He is.
Okay, so do you think that that a lot of his listeners probably like his music for reasons other than the lyrics?
Well, no, you have 60 million Spanish-speaking people in the U.S. Do you not?
Okay, yeah, but he's still super popular. I don't think you just get to like number 6 in the U.S. by because people just like your lyrics, right? Do you think there's probably another reason people like his music?
What?
Do you think it's okay for him to perform for things other than just the lyrics?
Not really. I mean, so you
really, it's not okay to perform because people like your.
They don't even know his lyrics, and then they're
it's not okay. It's not okay for him to perform because people like the instrumentals or the beat or the flow of the way he like sings.
Some people could, but then you end up with people lying their ass off like they did last night because they didn't even understand what the hell he was saying.
How's that have anything to do with my point you just made?
But again, a majority of people that watch the NFL, they don't care for his music.
Okay, so Hoff, if it's okay for people to perform at the NFL because, I don't know, of instrumentals, beat, flow, etc., things other than lyricism, and if people like Bad Bunny for that reason, then it's okay for him to perform, right?
Not when the majority of people that watch the NFL don't care for his music. Not even the beats of the music. How is this hard to understand? I mean, granted, we don't have enough time frame to
Wait,
showcase it
what are you talking
because
about? Some of the most popular music artists of this century only engaged in like instrumentals or like on instrumental tracks. What are you talking about?
so who's performing at the Super Bowl that was a headliner that only did instrumental acts?
I'm not even talking about at the Super Bowl. I'm just talking in general.
That's all we're focused on. That's
Okay,
all
wait.
this is
Wait, I'm
about.
sorry. I'm sorry. Do you agree that people listen to music for things for a lot of times for things other than the lyrics?
Yeah, but not
Okay,
the people
so
that
if
watch
somebody's
the
performing,
NFL.
so if people like somebody's music for things other than the lyrics, and they perform the music at the Super Bowl, what's wrong with them performing that music?
Because we're talking the people that watch the NFL. Like the NFL has tried to get NFL
Yeah,
leagues
if we
in other
assume that
countries,
the that
and
if we
it's
assume
failed.
the if we assume the people at the NFL are have the is about the same composition as the average, like, I don't know, like, U.S. population, then those people there will probably gonna be a lot of people there who like Bad Bunny's music, not just because he's a really popular music artist, but for, like, the instrumentals, other things other than just lyrics. So there's no problem with him performing.
I wish we had more of a time frame to showcase.
What do you
how
mean more of a
this would've
time
been
frame?
failure.
It's really simple. You're not even.
so
I don't
I'm
know if you're like
equating
not
a
understanding the argument I'm making.
Perfect example is Dylan Mulvaney with Budweiser. They didn't know the people that drank Budweiser, and the fact that making Dylan Mulvaney one of your spokespeople or whatever they were doing with that advertisement was a epic failure because they didn't know the people that bought their
Okay,
stuff.
but Bad Bunny's super popular.
But not with the people that actually watch the
He's
NFL.
super popular in the U.S., right?
But those people, because there's 60 million people in the U.S. that speak Spanish.
Okay, and there's
So-
probably going to be a lot of Spanish speakers at the Super Bowl as well, right?
No. There's
Okay,
not.
if he's super popular in the U.S., do you think that means that there's a lot of people who don't speak Spanish who listen to him?
At the NFL, you're talking about the people that don't
No,
speak
in
Spanish that
general.
listen to him?
Do you think
No.
there's... Okay. Why don't you think that?
Like, my kid only listened to him because he had a girlfriend that liked Bad Bunny, but she spoke Spanish. She was bilingual. The second she broke up with him, he dropped Bad Bunny because he didn't like it. He was
You
only
don't
doing
think
it
there's
for
a
his
lot of people who
girlfriend.
don't speak Spanish who listen to Bad Bunny?
Nowhere near anybody else. Like,
Okay.
Bad Bunny as a halftime performer being the main act was atrocious in itself. too.
You're just like this. You're just like not attached to reality. Do you think the majority of people who listen to BTS know Korean?
Yeah, I wouldn't select them. We're talking specifically.
Wait, can you get an answer to that
halftime
question?
show.
Do you think the majority of the people who listen to BTS know Korean?
No, but
Okay, so
we're
there's a
not
reason
selecting
Bad Bunny's
them for the
popular, and it's not
halftime
because the
show.
majority of his listeners probably speak
But
Spanish.
we're not
In the U.S.,
consi-
again,
so
people listen to his
why-
music
why-
for
why
reasons
is-
other
why
than
is
just the
rock-
lyrics.
So why is Rock Nation capitulating to the world and everybody else when it is about the
How's
people
it
that
anything to
watch
do with what I
the
just said,
NFL?
buddy? How's it anything to do with what I just said?
But that's who selected it. Jay-Z and Rock Nation selected Bad Bunny, and they're capitulating to everyone else instead of the NFL fans that have spent months watching these games.
How's it anything to do with what I just said?
Because that's what we're talking about here. It's called
What did I just say?
Because you're trying to obfuscate.
You don't know what I
other
said,
things.
buddy. That's a problem. I don't
You're
know why you come up here and
obfuscating-
waste my goddamn time and don't listen to me.
Because you're obfuscating the
I'm not
other
obfuscating
things
from anything. You're not
that's
engaging with
not
anything I
about the
fucking say.
halftime show in the audience.
I don't know why you come up here, don't engage with a single thing I say, can't even, like, form, like, a coherent rebuttal for like, anything at all. You're wasting my goddamn time. Holy shit.
Yeah, you're trying to say because other people tend to like other music but don't know
I'm
exactly
saying
the lyrics
I'm
or the
saying
language.
the reason he's popular in the U.S. is because there's people are listening to his music for things other than just the lyrics. There's things they like about his music that's not just the lyrics.
And what does that matter for the people that watch the NFL? That
Because
don't know his
because a
lyrics
lot
and
of people in
don't
the
give a shit
NFL
about
are
his
going to like
music.
music for things other than just the lyrics.
But again, the fans of the NFL, the majority of those fans
He's
that have been
popular in the
watching
U.S.
the
If we
NFL,
okay, I'm going to assume here. It's okay to assume that the population of the people who watch the NFL probably is around the population, like the same demographic makeup as the people in the U.S. Right?
No.
Okay, why not?
Like, are you saying the majority of people that we have in the U.S. all watch the NFL?
No, I'm saying I'm saying the people who watch the NFL are probably going to represent the like general demographic makeup of the U.S., right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if Bad Bunny's really popular within the U.S., right? Like number 6, I think Nick previously said. He's probably going to be pretty popular among people who are watching Super Bowl, right?
Not really.
And the majority of people, those people don't speak Spanish, so they probably like his music for a different reason.
Not really. Like,
okay, why not? Why not? What about what I just said is not true?
Because we had other people that spoke Spanish but did a lot of English songs. No issue. Bad Bunny was a guest as somebody else's headline.
How's that anything to do with what I just said? What did I just say, Hoff?
It was never an issue before.
What did I just say, Hoff? Hoff, what did I just fucking say?
Because you're trying to claim that other people...
What did I just say, Hoff?
You're trying to claim that
you don't know. That's because you're fucking retarded. Subscribe.